Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here for another reading from the book To Be Like Jesus by Ellen G. White. I'm reminded how each message builds on the last, showing us God's complete plan for our lives. So today we're going to see how the message of health reform connects to something even bigger, God's final message to the world. Our topic is health reform and third angel's message closely allied. But before we get into the reading, let us prepare our hearts with today's song of meditation.
O Christian, await is the Master's command, with helmet of shield and a sword in thy hand, to meet the bold tempter. Go fearlessly, go, then stand like the brave, with thy face to the foe. Stand like the brave, stand like the brave, stand like the brave, with thy face to the foe. Whatever thy danger, take heed and beware, and turn not thy back, for no armor is there. The legions of darkness, if thou wouldst o'erthrow, then stand like the brave, with thy face to the foe. Stand like the brave, stand like the brave, stand like the brave, with thy face to the foe. The cause of thy master with vigor defend. Be watchful, be zealous, and fight to the end. Wherever ill leads thee, go violently, go, and stand like the brave, with thy face to the foe. Stand like the brave, stand like the brave, stand like the brave, with thy face to the foe. Press on, never doubt, in thy captain is near, with grace to supply, and with comfort to share. His love like a stream in the desert will flow, then stand like the brave, with thy face to the foe. Stand like the brave, stand like the brave, stand like the brave, with thy face to the foe.
I hope you were blessed by that song. Now let us begin the reading. Again, the topic is health reform and third angel's message closely allied, and our scripture reading is taken from Psalms 136, verses 25 and 26. And it reads, Who giveth food to all flesh, for his mercy endureth forever. O give thanks unto the God of heaven, for his mercy endureth forever. The Lord had in his providence given light in regard to the establishment of sanitariums where the sick should be treated upon hygienic principles. The people must be taught to depend on the Lord's remedies, pure air, pure water, simple, healthful foods. Now, here's the foundation. Every effort made for the physical and moral health of the people should be based on moral principles. The advocates of reform who are laboring with the glory of God in view will plant their feet firmly on the principles of hygiene. They will adopt a correct practice. The people need true knowledge. By their wrong habits of life, men and women of this generation are bringing upon themselves untold suffering. Physicians have a work to do to bring about reform by educating the people that they may understand the laws which govern their physical life. They should know how to eat properly, to work intelligently, to dress healthfully, and should be taught to bring all their habits into harmony with the laws of life and health and to discard drugs. There is a great work to be done, and here's the connection. If the principles of health reform are carried out, the work will indeed be as closely allied to that of the third angel's message as the hand is to the body. Now, let me ask you this. Why is there so much dissension? Why so much independent action, so much selfish ambition in this great missionary field? God is dishonored. There should be consecrated, united action. This is as necessary in the physician's work as in any other branch of the work of preparation for the great day of God. Here's what we must do. Teach the people how to prevent disease, tell them to cease rebelling against nature's law, and by removing every obstruction, give it a chance to put forth its very best efforts to set things right. Nature must have a fair chance to employ its healing agencies. We must make earnest efforts to reach a higher platform in regard to the methods of treating the sick. If the light which God has given prevails, if truth overcomes error, advanced steps will be taken in health reform. This must be. This reading was taken from Manuscript Releases, Volume 13, pages 177 and 178. Thank you for being here today. I hope you can see how everything God calls us to is connected with our health, our message, our mission. It's all part of preparing a people for His coming. I'll meet you here tomorrow as we continue growing in grace through His inspired word. Until then, walk in His truth and let your life be a living testimony of His mercy.